Give me that creepy, crawly feeling of need. Feeling so freaky, call me ASAP. So how wait at the moon. Give me that creepy, crawly, better call me.
The haters on YouTube are on the verge of flooding with hate comments. Must wake up. Must fight back.
Trigger the libs, own the libs.
Look here! Gangster computer got communism! Look, there's no alphabet, not even numerals. That's right! That fails to be fucking flag of our fucking what?
Jim, you're next. I'm not saying this is exactly the pattern of agreement, but this is exactly the pattern of agreement.
Depends on the child, really, doesn't it? Most well-known and credentialed scientists of this YouTube community.
Yeah. You moron.
All I wanted to do was listen to fucking stream and have a good time, have a good game.
That damn Kiwi Farms. Gas is
What kind of fucking family is this? What the hell?
So basically, I'm first of all, basically, and first of all, basically, I have to say is that I don't know. First of all, how come, like, yeah, sorry, I'm with autism. I don't know how to use words that well.
My dad is not a fucking dork.
Dude, just talk to my fucking scientist.
I've got balls of steel.
Oh my god, no!
Blowing out your ass.
Well, a woo to you, chat. Happy Halloween. Hopefully the night's treating you well. Got a little spooky stream ready to go. Hopefully everything is going to go all right. I don't know 100%. Let me just wait to double check my audio because of that lovely little delay that YouTube always puts on there to make you look retarded when you're trying to get shit to work properly. It's always fun. Uh-oh. I'm not hearing anything. Oh, now I heard my echo. Great. Nice 30-second delay. I guess that's the kill switch I need to be familiar with. Now, I need to give you a warning. Fair warning, chat. I don't want you to get put on a naughty list because somebody's out there. All right, he's keeping an eye on things. We don't want to mess with this bad hombre. All right, so I'm putting this warning out for you right now, chat. You better take heed and pay attention. Might save you being put on a list.
And I want you to know right now that if I will be keeping track and I will be keeping tabs. And if I ever see people over here trying trying to play cool with all of us here at Nightwave. But then if I ever go over to a gym stream and I see you donating to Jim and sucking his fucking fake cancer dick, you're done.
You're fucking done, kiddo. Oh, you don't know what kind of trouble you're done. It's game. Let me take a smoke break. Oh yeah, it's game over for you, bucko. I've got my eye on all the kiddos doing donations over on Jim's stream. I'm gonna rain hell down. Here comes the fucking thunder. If you look in the video description, there's a merch link if you want to buy some things. Of course, be warned, you might be hunted to the death by our boy here. he might come looking for you. Whatever you do, don't go there and buy useless shit. It makes him, it infuriates him. I don't know why, but it does. That would be the link right there in the description. I hear Mersh is having a little bit of difficulty with a porcelain video that's come out and a alleged documentary in the works. I'm sure that's not something he's super looking forward to. I also heard that he tried to get the internet arrested. Nicely done. Nicely done, Mersh. Get those mean people arrested. Oh, where are the mods? Get the mods. They're talking in my chat about me trying to get the internet arrested. Stop that. Where are the mods? Who writes a letter to the police? Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. Tink, 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 tink. Tink, 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 tink. I mean, who writes an email to the police? Listing off half the internet who's offended you. What the fuck is that about? Are they being mean to you? Like, they're passing around your private information and saying awful things about you? It happens to everybody. What are you doing? What are you doing, Mersh? I mean, I know Baked Alaska's going to jail for like 6 months now, probably. He content sprayed a cop at his bouncer trial, so he's got to go to the clink for a little while. But Mersh was out there. He was really putting the work in, trying to get Baked arrested earlier. If you saw that kill stream that he appeared on, drunk and disorderly, spurking out in front of an entire audience full of people and just generally making everyone uncomfortable. He's that guy at a party that has one drink and then tells you his deepest, darkest secrets, and the seething hatred just comes flowing out. But for whatever reason, he decided to address Baked Alaska and try to get him accused of rape on the kill stream. If you missed that, I got a clip for you, though. We can take a look at it. Of course, be warned. Watching this clip with me at this time will put you on his fucking list, kiddo. Just so you know.
Me getting with like Baked was completely like uncalled for. I just got like invited to.
Did he rape you? Can you say he raped you, please, live on air? Please, give me
No. There was
He's a rapist. No, wait. What the fuck?
He's not
He's
a rapist.
a literal
but-
rapist.
No,
What the fuck?
No.
You can't say that.
This is levels of Jewry that shouldn't exist.
You can't say that. She said he had sex with her against her consent, which would be rape. Come on, Dingo.
No,
Like,
it
you're on my
wasn't.
side.
It was not rape. He never
was
raped me.
coerced?
I don't know where you
Coercion?
pulled that out of your ass, but it's completely fucking fake news. He did not
Coercion?
rape me. It was 100% consensual. The only thing that I would say is kind of like faulty is probably that like I felt like I had to fuck him in order to like be on his stream and be content.
That's
like,
called
I feel like
coercion.
he would have like thrown me to the side if I
rape.
wasn't fucking him.
Ralph,
That's rape.
Ralph, you need to kick this guy.
I can't. That's not rape. That's not rape. That's not.
He's calling people a rapist and gay and shit.
It's kind of fucking crazy.
What the fuck, man? What are you doing there, Mersh? Why are you trying to get people busted for rape? I think that's a little bit of jealousy. I think that might be a little bit of jealousy seeping through there. I don't know. Maybe he's a little angry that Thought got her ass tapped. And now he's looking for payback. Will you just say that he raped you? Will you just go live on this fucking stream and say this man raped you? I fucking hate Yoba. Say he raped you. It's got that Vince McMahon, if you've ever seen that Undertaker clip. when Vince was a little, fucking off kilter. There's one where he's talking about the Undertaker and rape. It's a hell of a clip, I'll be honest with you. I really do enjoy the Mersh content and the Mersh laughter. I'm sorry for condemning you all to being put on a list. And hopefully Baked can go into witness protection program for those rape charges Mersh is going to have brought against him. Nicely done. Whew. I think you might be a little bit mad, Chad. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking things. Maybe I'm overthinking it just a little bit. Oh, it's Halloween. Who doesn't love Halloween? Well, aside from Mersh. Mersh doesn't like Halloween. I'm sure he'll have something to complain about. I don't know how a guy who makes $20,000 a month can then bitch about a $300 vet bill. I guess things are going difficult for him. He's probably a DIY kind of guy looking for those solutions to get around that quandary of how to spend his money. Like building his own kitty litter. I imagine him like going to an elementary school and just stealing the sand out of their sandbox and then swinging by Home Depot to get some fucking planks from used boxes in the back and just assembling it together. And he probably likes to save on the water bill too, right? Because, you know, that's just how he is. So he takes his sweaty ass and he glues it up against the wall, kind of gets a nice posture locked in place, and he goes and he blames it on the cat. That's probably half the reason he's going to the vet in the first place. Doctor, why does my cat have human-sized shit? Well, I don't know, Mersh. Why do you keep bringing it into the vet? What the fuck is the matter with you? Mersh, what are you doing? Okay. Well, that was fun. Last time I spent 5 minutes talking about Mersh, I got 6 weeks out of him. Let's see how long it goes this time. I'm almost imagining, let's say 2 months. Let's say 8 weeks. You're welcome, Mersh. You got 8 weeks of content out of me. Make that fucking money, buddy. Well, I thought we could look at the ghosts of internet past tonight. Revisit a certain somebody that I used to follow quite a while ago. In fact, that's the main bulk of what I was going to be looking at. Take you on an exciting journey of sucking a bag of dicks. I don't know if you've ever heard this story before, but I'll walk you through it hand in hand. Don't worry, Chad, I'll protect you. But let's see, where should we start? I mean, I did say I'd talk about anime somewhat on the stream because Chad was bringing that up before the stream actually started. So I mean, we could do that. We could talk a little bit about anime. We could talk about other things. I don't know. I've got a whole host of things. It's a spooky night. Really, you want to just kind of relax a little bit, take some time here because there's skeletons walking the earth right now, begging for candy. I don't know why the spirits of hell have come up upon us and they really want a fucking Snickers bar, but welcome to Halloween. Wouldn't have it any other way. So what should we start with, chat? What should we delve into? Maybe I should do just a little roundup of all the exciting news that's going on out there because, oh boy, there's a lot of exciting news. I know. Oh, here comes Jim to blackpill us. Well, speaking of black, Lord of the Rings TV show actors say it will be multicultural, diverse, and feature strong female characters. Suddenly there were black hobbits. I'm a black hobbit. It's brilliant, Sir Lenny Henry says. You know, this is a kind of fucking headline I'd make up and then just post for laughs, but it's an actual real one. It's going to be multicultural, diverse, and have strong female characters. Well, you can kiss that show goodbye. I don't think that's going to last very long. Call it a hunch. I could be wrong here. Maybe this will go on to be the most successful television show ever made. But I think it's probably going to struggle to get out of season 1. You know, when I look at Tolkien, the thing I'm, desperately in need for, the thing that I always want to see more of are those black hobbits. And apparently Sir Lenny here is really going to bring it to the forefront. I mean, if you enjoyed Samwise Gamgee, you're going to enjoy him even more now that he's brown. It's really going to make a huge difference. Of course, Lord of the Rings and Amazon aren't the only ones making the headlines. We've got other news, exciting news for the PlayStation people out there. What's going on, PlayStation bros? I don't understand it. What's your one game is going to be ours soon? What are you going to do then? Giving it all to the PC? God of War? Horizon Zero Dawn? Every single fucking thing you cherish. Look at you holding the hand there. Oh, you're such a sweet lover. Aren't you magical? Aren't you just the nice guy? As she's getting her ass drilled by Steam. I gotta say it. Nintendo bros, I think we fucking won. I think we won. The console wars are over. The other two have conceded. Xbox already gave up with Game Pass. That's their strategy, so I'm not really going to dog on them too much. But PlayStation, you're watching your girl get gangbanged. All those exciting titles are getting ass fucked right in front of you, and you could do nothing. It's only a matter of time. Bloodborne is going to be ours, and then you'll have nothing. Not one single exclusive that hasn't had somebody's dick up inside it. Shameful. The only winner out there now is the Switch. You've been defeated by the Nintendo Switch. It's got exclusives. Nobody else can say that. What the fuck is going on? Absolutely shameful. Shameful and just embarrassing, really. Of course, speaking of embarrassing, let's not forget the metaverse. I like how he pitched this. I like how Zuckerberg set this entire thing up. We're going to come out with this new technological approach. We're going to do Web 3.0. And how are we going to do that? By making it look like PlayStation Home and Second Life fucked each other and had a retarded baby. And that's my gift to the world. The thing that kills me about this is, Zuck is probably right. Shit like this is probably the future. Teleworking is the future. Augmented reality is the future. It's probably 20, 30 years down the line till it's mainstream. But is anybody going to trust this company to be the one that does it? I mean, you could be a visionary and a futurist and say this is how things are going to go. But would anybody trust fucking Facebook to implement this system, this metaverse? To have your shitty cartoon CG character have 85 cameras in your house just so you've got those finger articulations? So you can make the gun motion to your head when your boss fires you? Because you forgot to switch out of your furry avatar from the last night because you got a little too drunk before you went to work? How do you have billions of dollars and put together this video? With this presentation? Who told him, hey, that looks good? That's really going to convince them that we have an eye on the future. That's where things are going to go. Oh, sucker, what are you doing? It really fucks me up. He is right, but Facebook is not the right company to be doing it. It's just disastrous. Look at this shit. It's like he's trying to do like a fucking a reaching his hand out to God thing, the Sistine Chapel. Oh my God, look at my creation. Isn't it beautiful? I call it a less robotic Zuck. Speaking of religious iconography, for our last news story, where do we start with this? So Joe Biden, of course, the most coherent and logical president who's physically fit and has no deficits whatsoever, apparently was visiting the Vatican, and he made a bit of a boom boom, a little bit of an oopsie out of his asshole, and who shits himself in front of the Pope? How's that even a rumor that starts? Like the whole Afghanistan thing and the southern border and the fucked up economy and blown out supply chains and gas and meat and everything, and fucking inflation and stagflation. That wasn't enough for you, Joe? You've got to go shit yourself in front of the Pope? Fucking amazing. Of course, at the same time this is circulating, this rumor, by the way, I saw a lot of very hardcore leftists saying, oh, that's childish. How could you talk about that? This is terrible. This is a bullshit rumor. Am I the only one remembering the piss tape thing with Donald Trump, where they were talking about that every day, about Donald Trump urinating on hookers in a hotel room, and they had the tape, and he likes to pee on them because Barack Obama stayed there, and now they're upset that people are talking about Joe Biden shitting himself in front of the Pope. It's something I've noticed. Here's a little summary of this. It's just my observation. When you hear the joke, the left can't meme, there's truth to that. They're imitative rather than innovative. They can't create something, they reconstruct it. That's why funny memes that come out of, let's say, the right end up being an essay when the left get a hold of them. But the weird thing about it is, they get very possessive then and try to dismiss you from doing anything that they themselves might do. So they'll take your funny jokes and your memes and your macros and butcher them to high hell. But if you do something they do, then they flip the fuck out and say you can't. So they'll talk about Donald Trump pissing on hookers and whatever else for 3.5 years. But if you make some Joe Biden took a shit on himself in front of the Pope jokes, suddenly that's the world's end. I don't get it. I guess that's politics. Welcome to America. Gotta love it. Now that's your news break. Did I blackpill you too much, chat? Are we all doing okay? I don't know. Not sure. Poopgate? I see some people in chat saying. Mostly. Yes, the mostly part's my favorite part. Yeah, I'll say this as well. Let me just pull this back up. This is obviously not real. What you're looking at is obviously fucking not real. This image, I made this as a joke. But the people on Twitter amazingly can't seem to detect that. So it's fucking fantastic. So the joke part would be the mostly. And the false part. It's actually true. Joe Biden shit himself in front of the Pope. But we won't be hearing about. You remember back when Biden was meeting with I don't know, fucking UK guy. He was doing some kind of a consultation with a foreign leader, and they're taking questions from the press, and then the press suddenly, the White House staff suddenly freaked out and rushed everybody out of the room, and nobody could figure out why they did that. And of course, people said, "Oh, it must be because Joe Biden doesn't want to take questions," which he doesn't. But I'm wondering, was it something instead of because nobody heard anything? But did his staff smell something? Like, is this the explanation for why Joe Biden won't interact with people and go to events? That moment where they rushed everybody in the press corps out. Did somebody on his staff smell a number 2? Did Joe cut one loose and that's why everybody rushed out of the fucking room? Just a little speculation. I'm guessing that's probably what happened. I think he defecates himself a lot. Violently defecates himself. Oh, well, let's get into some interesting things, chat. I think it's time to talk about a certain individual. He ran for president. You might not have heard of him. I'm trying to think of where exactly to start this. I encountered this certain person like 6 years ago, based on a series of videos that were highly entertaining to me. Now they're not up online anymore. I think he privated them. If you try to look them up. But I'll try to walk you through a sequence of events, and you can tell me what you think on how things have turned out for him. I'd like to introduce you to Wayne Lambright. Now, Wayne Lambright probably is a name you might be familiar with if you've used 4chan, because God knows he trip fags on every board that exists. He's on multiple boards, talking about things from geodesic domes to running for president. The future's looking bright. Lambright. Now, how exactly did I come across Wayne Lambright? Well, that's a good question, chat. Hopefully I've got everything set up here. As you can see, I was going to interview him back in 2015. Boy, do I have something special planned for next weekend. By the way, this never fucking happened. For those of you unfamiliar with Mr. Lambright, he's made quite the waves on the internet due to his harrowing experience at Safeway, after he was unfortunate enough to overhear some other employee say that he should go suck a bag of dicks. This ultimately caused him to lose his job due to stress. He chronicled these experiences here. Now, those are all dead links. Foolishly, I never backed them up. I never saved the suck a bag of dicks videos. But you can see a bit of what was going on. I just want to give you an idea of just how dedicated he was to this whole fucking thing. The long and short of it is, somebody told him to suck a bag of dicks, and Wayne went on a fucking jihad against them. I'm talking 10, 12 hours worth of videos where he calls up every single person he can think of to get something done about this terrible slight that's been done against him. Such as, call with human resources at Safeway regarding suck a bag of dicks. Safeway had 19 days to contact me. This is the first time I get to tell my side of the story. 39 minutes long. He had a 40-minute call with human resources at Safeway, their corporate headquarters, by the way, about some low-level employee at some podunk fucking Safeway telling him to suck a bag of dicks. But Wayne wasn't done there. No, corporate isn't enough. We need to get the union involved. Calling my union rep, telling Safeway employee, telling me to suck a bag of dicks. 5-minute long video. Now, I wish to God that I had the videos, but luckily we've got something else. I think you might enjoy it. We've got some blog posts. It's true. Safeway terminated me because an employee told me to suck a bag of dicks. Alex! It's true. Safeway terminated me because an employee told me to suck a bag of dicks. Alex. I said I could not go back until it was safe. They say I abandoned my job. I had a mental breakdown over it. Everybody is making fun of me, telling me just to suck a bag of dicks and get back to work at Safeway. Well, Safeway is not safe. Let's be honest. It's ridiculous this happened. I would still be working. He wasn't joking. He actually quit his job due to PTSD from somebody telling him to suck a bag of dicks. He then went on a spree of making video after video trying to confront them. And all the comments and the support he got were telling him to suck a bag of dicks and go back to work. Wayne wasn't very happy with that. And I've got a much longer blog post going into more detail about what's going on here. I think you're going to enjoy, chat. It's going to be a little bit of fun. Let me just pull this up here. Hopefully this works right. We will see if it does or not. Where are we here? Let's try it. Oh, here we go. Now this is the big blog post. Again, we don't have the videos, but we have the written word, the harrowing adventures of Wayne Lambright trying to make Safeway safe again. As you can see at the top there, that's entrepreneur, programmer, Toastmaster, gardening network, and servers. He's a man of money, or a man of many talents. Video unavailable again. But let's listen to the story of what happened after he called Human Resources, his union rep, corporate, the local store, the manager, and the employee, and everybody told him to fuck off. We'll find out how he handled that. Let's pull this up here. Don, the manager at Safeway, tells me they won't serve and called the sheriff on me. He told my friend Melissa that there's a restraining order on me, which is a lie. He's using intimidation and discrimination. I suspect there's an anti-retaliation policy is retaliating on me for when I said that Alex told me to suck a bag of dicks to me. Alex is the employee. I'm sorry, it's just hard to... Wayne's like 30 or 40 at the time. Just keep that in mind. Told me to suck a bag of dicks. Alex is the employee when I told HR that I was fired. Then, in early August on my third visit back, Shalise told me they should ban me from the store because I was buying food, and only here. And Alex were working the stand for, and I did not want to be abused anymore by Alex's homophobic language and his sexual harassment, intimidation, and bullying. As an employee, they said it was safe to tell them about abuse. I hear there's a no retaliation policy. I was terminated for doing just that. I told Shalise that I can't be in Alex's line. I did say if he had not told me to suck a bag of dicks, we would not be having this conversation. She said that was between Alex and I. She asked me if I would let the customer behind me move forward. I said no. I said I waited in line like each person and I had been abused enough. I said the second time that if Alex had not told me to suck a bag of dicks, that none of this was going to go on. It's fucking amazing. She then said, Dawn, use that inappropriate language with me. Call over Jamie to relieve her, because she was intolerant of me. As I left the store, I heard a person running behind me. It was a suspected thief with what looked like a pork tenderloin. Shalise was chasing the thief into the parking lot, putting all the customers at risk. What if the thief was shooting everybody? Shalise is the only person that wanted me banned from the store. This is discrimination again. She was in the store today when I was shopping. To make matters worse, my friend Melissa, who was holding the camera, this is another interesting point to bring up. He went into the same so he got fired. And then they put a restraining order in, and they called the cops on him. And he went back to that store like 5 times and filmed them every time. And I've seen the videos. And again, they're not online anymore. But this is a good summary of it. To make matters worse, my friend Melissa, who was holding the camera midway through, who I asked to buy my needed food, was not allowed to purchase my food, and the manager, Dawn, took punishment out on here and banned her from Safeway also. The management is out of control. It needs to be changed. I am part of a large community organization in town, made up of about 300 members. I will bring this up at the next meeting. and we as a community will be organized to help Safeway see the wrong and harm. I'm a nice person, and I wanted a safe place to work. Conclusion? I did nothing wrong except report abuse. Safeway is trying to bury the truth and ban me from the store. Told my friends and others today they have a restraining order against me and banned my friend Melissa from the store also. She's a single mother and a school teacher. Help me make Safeway safe again. That would be Mr. Wayne Lambright's harrowing fucking tale of his. So he goes to Safeway and screeches at the management, and of course management has no interest in any of this. And then a thief appears out of nowhere, stealing pork tenderloins. Why the thief would aim for the pork tenderloins, I don't know. Maybe they're just so delicious. Maybe Safeway pork tenderloins are the tastiest pork tenderloins you can eat. But Wayne was Wayne was going to make sure that people knew that the store didn't handle that appropriately either. Now that was, again, just a taste. Without the videos, it's kind of hard to go into great depth, but a taste of Mr. Wayne Lambright. And, I had an opportunity. I was going to interview him, do a stream with him. It never came about. And he spent like 4 or 5 years. He was going to run for president. He lived on this dude's land in a trailer in the woods in California, like making sprinkler systems and selling car parts and shit. And so I kind of lost interest. I lost paying attention. I mean, the bag of dicks thing was fucking great. But then I find out there's all sorts of crazy shit going on. And I guess the saga of Wayne Lambright's more interesting than I could have imagined. Now, I'm trying to kind of piece this together as best I can because I'm missing bits and pieces. But let's see what happened to the guy that, got upset. He was told to suck a bag of dicks and where he is now. And we'll start with this video introduction.
Yeah, obviously I'm under stress and there's something wrong with me. What is wrong with me? My landlord has been literally abusing me, okay? I'm a person who's a victim of abuse.
Well, he is the victim here. Don't you understand it? His landlord is unfairly targeting him. Why would his landlord be unfairly targeting him? I don't know. Maybe it has to do with him building pipe bombs, allegedly, and then saying, quote unquote, if the police aren't going to send help to investigate him, I'm going to send them to hell. In life, don't be passive aggressive. Just be aggressive. If you can't make peace with your enemies, oh well. Now, I don't know how you go from sucking a bag of dicks to pipe bombs, but apparently the DMs go a little further into detail. My landlord cut off my internet waiting for the police to arrive. It looks like he's having a conversation with somebody, Tom, I guess a family friend, maybe a roommate. Your poor mother who's going through cancer and renal failure doesn't need this in her life. I'm not joking. FBI has my address and have confirmed, which I was on the phone, that they are sending out officers to come arrest you for a bomb threat that only one person can make. Of course, it continues on a little further. I'm so fucked over. The people of 4chan really fucked my landlord, thinks I was calling in bomb threats, and now he's fearful that's why he's evicting me. So, we've got Wayne, who very, indignant about being told to suck a bag of dicks, now is making pipe bombs, allegedly, and making death threats, allegedly. Because I can't confirm 100% that that's what's going on, but sure doesn't look great. So where did Wayne go then? What happened to Wayne? Well, Wayne lives in a shed. He lives in a shed now, out in the desert. So Wayne Lambright lives in a desert shed, makes Facebook posts about building pipe bombs. I've seen some other videos. God, I'd love to share some of the videos with you of him live streaming himself, pissing and shitting in buckets. But I don't think Susan's going to let me do that. I'm just going to be honest with you, chat. I don't think Susan's going to say, hey, Jim, go ahead. Show everybody Wayne Lambright taking a tinkle on camera, screaming about his fucking his fucking ex-landlord. I don't know if they're going to allow me to, do that. But there is one thing I saw when I went to look at some of Wayne's things, and we'll of course take a look at some other things too here. This was the last thing I saw on his alleged Telegram. I'm not even bullshitting. I might attack the Chinese embassy in San Francisco. It's going to be super funny, by the way. I hate China. The land of people who burn dogs alive? What the fuck is wrong with them? So our Unabomber, living out in the desert with his pipe bombs, scaring his landlord, is now on Telegram. Is now on Telegram talking about going after the Chinese embassy in San Francisco. That's a bit of an extreme 180 there. You know, you go from suck a bag of dicks to this. I don't know what's going on with Wayne. If I was in the Chinese embassy, I might be a little worried. Of course, I'm not, so it doesn't really bother me. It's gonna be, yeah. I think that's my favorite part of the quote too. I'm gonna be honest. It's not the I'm going to attack an embassy. It's going to be super funny, by the way. It's going to be a barrel of laughs. Just me, Wayne Lambright, out in the desert in my fucking shed, coming to San Francisco to settle a score. Chad, I see you all believe this is unbelievably based. I don't know what Mr. Lambright's future holds, making such amazing statements out there. Let me pull up some things here. We'll take a look at a few other things if we can. A couple videos just to give you an idea of his current mindset. Where is it? Let me see here. Well, you know, somebody put together his alleged manifesto. It's very good stuff. Let me just pull this up into.
I feel like killing Phil.
Okay, here we go. We can listen to this for a second, then I'll show you his update, chat. Let me just pull this up. Of course, I want to make sure to get that as full screened as I can because it's some Kino Cinema making. Let's see here. Here we go. Here's Wayne Lambright's manifesto.
I feel like killing Phil. That's how I'm doing. I feel like killing Phil. It's time for us to hire some people to kill Phil. Plan this execution. The fucker robbed me. He made me homeless, man. Rent. I fucking earned like 4 to 5 years of rent by remodeling the home, and the fucker kicked me out. So what am I supposed to do? Prison is a better life for me, man. How am I gonna get over it? I got a short, ugly piece of shit fucking me over. That's humiliating. My life is better in prison for murdering him. Imagine for a moment you're me. I'm a normal guy trying to play by the rules. I get broke. I don't have a lot of money. So I trade my services, hey, dude, to the landlord. I'll remodel your home and save you $50,000. And we'll trade it in rent. And he's like, that's cool. And then he fucks me after I do the work. What am I supposed to do? I just want Phil to be homeless like me. People are picking on me all the time. They're always choosing Phil's side of the fence. It's pretty much bullshit. So I don't own weapons because weapons are an easy choice when you're angry. And right now I'm fucking super angry.
It's hard to explain.
And I'm not sure what to do. I'm so angry I might call the police.
Yeah, I mean, you can, but you don't want to get yourself in trouble. I mean, you got a lot of stuff going for you.
I kind of do want to get myself in trouble. If I
No, you don't want to do that.
then in court, they'll have to go through all the evidence of him torturing me, like him calling me a piece of shit in email, him harassing me constantly for days and days and days. Where are the people on my side? Non-existent.
So that's a little bit of his manifesto, chat. I see that you're enjoying that quite a bit. Unbelievably based seems to be the reaction we're getting in chat. Oh, what the fuck happened to Wayne? Holy shit. You look away for like a minute, and then suddenly he's building pipe bombs in the desert and talking about the Chinese embassy and shit. Things escalated quickly on that one. Now, he does update, I guess, on Telegram, but the last video of his that I've seen would be his update video, where he's just out in the middle of the desert talking about his regrets. It's unbelievably sad. I won't blackpill you tonight on the world and politics and the pandemic, but I'm going to hit you in the feels a little bit with Wayne out in the desert, struggling with whatever you want to call this. So let me just pull this up. Let me get this video set up here. I think this is the one I want, and we'll just we'll take a look. It's kind of a sad tale of a dude that ended up in the middle of a desert building pipe bombs. I guess allegedly building pipe bombs. He's not allegedly living in the desert. We all saw his crack shack, so that's definite. But let's just listen to this melancholic tale of what's going on with the ghosts of internet's past, Wayne Lambright, whose future once was so bright, and now he's probably got federal agents monitoring him.
Can add a spoonful of jelly from the jelly, like for peanut butter and jelly, then add a spoonful of peanut butter. I was banging, lots of noise last night, anxious about the roof flying off. I don't think I'm going to make it out here.
Now see, that's a real world concern. I don't know about you, chat, but I always worry about my roof flying off because of 30-mile-an-hour winds. Just out in the desert, happy that he got a fucking spoonful of peanut butter. Concerned his roof is going to fly off. Holy shit.
I just don't know what I'm going to do. I might have to sell my car and go homeless and live in a shelter. Just don't know what to do. I know the smart ass answer is get a job.
And I know the audio's a bit low, but that's just how he recorded the video.
Well, I totally want to do that. But I just got evicted for paying my rent. Now I'm 50 miles from the nearest town. This is not planned, and this is why I'm having this anxiety. I wish one of my family would just let me live at their house for a few months so I can go get a job in that area. But nobody wants nobody's like opening a door to me. They're all bitter over something.
Now, the thing he doesn't tell you, and this was the other thing that I noticed back during the Suck a Bag of Dicks arc, was Wayne had a habit of accusing every single one of his family members of abusing him. Now, I don't know whether that happened or not, but my speculation is none of his family members would help him because he kept accusing them of things, physical or sexual abuse. I can't remember what it was exactly, but it was something that seemed to alienate his entire family. There were some very weird videos about it back in like 2015, 2016. But now here he is in a pair of overalls, savoring a bite of peanut butter, his one bite of peanut butter, in his desert shack, hoping the fucking roof doesn't fly off, writing manifestos about his fucking landlord, and talking about the Chinese embassy. Wow. That is some dark shit.
I'm grateful that my finger's feeling better. The swelling has gone down and the pain is gone. I have been praying to God. That's good. The COVID restrictions are scaring me. Like companies with more than 100 employees need COVID testing.
You know, Wayne's one of those people, you'll come across them occasionally on the internet, where it's hard to pin him into a specific box. Again, if I could show you the other clips, which there's no way in hell YouTube would ever let me play them, of the urinating and other stuff and waving his dick around at live streams on wherever the fuck he's streaming. Or just, you know, his presidential run. He has a habit of privating everything, so it's really impossible to kind of compile a great chronology of the things that Wayne Lambright has done. But you can't help but feel for the guy. I mean, this is a fucking extraordinarily sad and depressing fucking place to be. I mean, you're living in a desert, and he's not kidding, it's an actual fucking desert. Like, there are more pictures. It's just barren, death fucking California desert. He's living out there, faced with the possibility of having to sell his fucking car to just survive. Kicked out of his place, family won't help him, no job, no savings, a couple jars of peanut butter, in a shed, in a desert, with no hope or future, and that is some depressing shit. That is Wayne Lambright. Now, we can watch a little more of Wayne later on. I can show you some of the other videos kind of going over what Wayne has been up to. But just remember, I mean, imagine how weird that is. You encounter somebody on the internet, and they're spurging out about Safeway and sucking bags of dicks, and they spend 10 to 20 hours on this because they're very upset. They get thrown out of the fucking store, and you think, well, that's funny. And then you stumble on them 5 years later, and they're allegedly making bomb threats and talking about the Chinese embassy, living in a shed in the desert, all by themselves with a pair of overalls and nothing else, no hope, no future, no positive outcome. That is Wayne Lambright. I almost get the feeling I missed my opportunity to interview a future Unabomber. Like, it's going down a dark fucking road for Wayne. I can't really speculate what the mental shit going on with him might be. There definitely is some. If you've ever browsed, again, 4chan and been on Poll or any of the other boards, you'll see him pop up talking about Earth ray energy and microgravity and all this other crazy shit. So who knows what exactly is going on there? But that's where he is. Now, on Telegram, he's posting pictures. Maybe he's out of the desert. Maybe somebody took mercy on him and let him go in their home. I don't know. But that's some... That's my black pill for every stream I have to make you depressed somehow, chat. So that'll be the, oh, well, thanks, Jim, for being a fucking asshole about it. And black pilling us. Live in the shed, eat the peanut butter. Yeah, that's what's going on with Wayne right now. Let me read a few super chats here. I'm sorry. I know I'm far behind. Das Pooch, I think this Wayne guy is Ethan Ralph in 10 years. From Attack, this would be a good Absolute Mad Lads episode. It would be. It would be a great documentary. Wayne Lambright would be a fantastic video, whoever the fuck did it. But you're going to have to put a lot of work in because, again, Wayne has a habit of really deleting a lot of his stuff. And you saw the view count. Let me pull this up again just to kind of give you an idea of what I mean by that. Where is it here? Because I kind of feel like I'm the only person that saw this. All right, look at I'm the one, I'm almost 100% certain that archived this back on the Wayback Machine. 235 views on that one, 76 on this one. All right, so this is what I mean. Like, there's so much shit out there about Wayne and the stuff that he's done and said and thought, but it's like it's lost to the fucking ages, right? From McHugney, Jim took this dude from lolcow to hero of the people in the space of 15 minutes. Chicardo, what is your opinion on ex-skill streamer Flamenco? What is my opinion on flamenco? Flamenco. Why does that name sound familiar? Flamenco, flamenco, flamenco.
Flamenco, are you there? Why can't I hear you, Flamenco? Should I retry it again? Flamenco! Flamenco! What about now, Flamenco? Flamenco, what about now?
Well, answer the fucking question. I mean, you sound like a real fucking dipshit. And I'm gonna be dead honest with you. You want to talk about spilling tea? I don't give a fuck. I spent more on spilt liquor than most of you motherfuckers spilt on new shoes.
What are you talking about?
In a minute, I'm going to come. Yeah.
Oh, that flamenco. No opinion, really. no opinion, really. From Shad Haruki. Happy Halloween, Jim. Currently listening to you while doing a 12-hour Resident Evil stream. Thank you. Chad Carmichael. Does he need a forever friend? Let Danny the Panda know. We might have to let Danny know. Maybe they can be the best of buddies. From Mr. Bungus. Wayne is a legend amongst men. Godspeed to that man. Read a few more here. Sorry. I'm trying. There's no way I'll get to everything, but I'll try my best to address as many as I can. Did I see the news about the crazy JoJo killer in Japan? No, I haven't. But you know what? I'll look it up. We'll take a look at it on stream a little later on. From Karapi Post. I live in Italy. It's worse than Australia with the COVID green pass here. Pray for me. Best of luck. Droogie Nights. Glad to see you back. I take it hell doesn't want you and outer heaven is afraid you'll take over. Thank you for the content. God's favorite weatherman. Well, thank you from 805 Lich. Watch your streams for a long time. You always get me laughing. Donations overdue. Have some camels on me. Cheers to the last cool kid on the internet. Well, thank you. Ben Smith. Sick beats Wayne. Yeah, you know, I'll say his manifesto, the editing on that was superb. You know, check it out. It's a good video. It's very well done. From Classical Positioning. I've been really curious about this for a while. What the Discord doc server you were onto was all about, Jim. What was the conclusion of that story? Are they still running it awfully easy these days to pierce the veil of anonymity? A woo on Happy Halloween. Are you talking about, holy shit, are you talking about Kraut and Tea? That was the alt-right, that was like 3 or 4 years ago. The Discord doc server, that's like every Discord. That's every single Discord at this point. You're going to have to be slightly more specific, I guess. Drew McToog, Taiwan #1, Jim Byte stuff from Taiwan. Also, OJ did it. And also, Kiro the Wolf did it. I don't think anybody doubts that Kiro is guilty as shit. From Evil Bunny, money for smokes, games, and liquor. Hope to see more of you, Jim. But understand if you can't. Read a few more. Let's just scroll through here. From E100 Mega 123, Happy Halloween. This clown world we're living in is more scary than any horror movie. Yeah, but it does have some great comedy beats to it. From Hell Pike, have a beer longer. J10, Wheel of Time has fallen into the same trap. Has it? Is it going to be just like the Amazon show where it's pure shit? Might be. Could turn out that way. I don't know 100%, folks, but it might be. All right, let's see here. We've got about an hour. I'm going to take a small break. Let everybody grab a drink. Some sugary Halloween sweets. Make sure the kids aren't egging your fucking house. You know, basic things. I was thinking, what do I put on as like a break? You know, usually I'll throw on music or something. But like, it's Halloween. We need something a little more specific than that. And then I remembered I have the perfect fucking thing for taking a break during the stream. And of course, I forgot to do a screen scroll where it says, "Hey, on break right now." Let me just put that up first. Oh, listen to this. Oh, how lazy. Oh my God, Jim, get your shit together. Why wasn't this ready already? Okay, I think that should work. Actually, does that work? Oh my God, it does work. All right. So let me put the break video on. We'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes and continue on with the story of Wayne Lambright and other interesting things on the internet as they are on this happiest of happy Halloweens.
You need to stop everything. What are you doing with your life? Look at you, sitting in front of a computer with Cheetos crumbs all over your fucking shirt. You're dirt to me. You're disgusting. You're fucking sick.
Believe the picture and see the truth. 2 + 4 = 6.
We're breaking the conditioning!
Welcome back, true believers. As we continue our journey into the mysterious mysteries of Enigma, today we'll be looking at succubus, the spectral seducer, the ethereal whore, ghost pussy. For those of you who don't know what a succubus is, congratulations. You're normal. Go to Applebee's. For everyone else, proceed. I initially began my investigation by trying to find a source, someone who could teach me how to summon a daughter of Lilith. Little did I know damnation awaited. My initial investigations led me to a dark occultic website, SuccuSummon, dedicated to the practicing of spiritual contact. While I was hesitant at first, I knew I had found the real thing when I discovered it was run by warlock Eric von Roth, dedicated to teaching the truth behind the entities called succubus and incubus and the art of positive spiritual summoning. With testimonials like this, I knew I was onto the right track. Working with Eric has been both life-changing and fun. Finding a spiritual connection with my incubus Sam means the world to me. Thanks, friend. Succubi are real. I didn't believe it at first, but when I started meditating daily and using Eric's techniques, I started getting signs from the other side. I am now closer than ever to creating visual contact. However, just as my lust was beginning to boil and my excitement building, I ran into a hurdle. I did not have $80. For if I had, I would have gotten the best-selling ebook, SuccuSummon, a practical guide for summoning succubus, incubus, and sexual spirits. 11,000 copies sold. And of course, no demonic ritual would be complete without the Succuboard, a spirit board specifically designed with the succubus summoner in mind. Feeling dejected, I took a moment and spoke to my spirit Tulpa, Halohamana, and he pointed out that even though the website needed $80 to get ghost pussy, they still offered free lessons. If I could just get in contact with the dark warlock Eric von Roth, maybe it wasn't all for naught after all. I tried contacting Eric on his website and received no response, and that is when I learned the first lesson when summoning succubi. Be careful, because Eric von Roth, dark warlock of the $80 website, has been cursed with insanity. Algebra 9 Clearly he's being held captive in the spectral realm. With Eric incapacitated for his dalliances with the devil, I was forced to consult masters even beyond a warlock, those who were familiar with dead and decrepit things, with lost hope. I was forced to consult Reddit. My first stop along the way towards gaining access to their mystical knowledge was R. Succubus. However, I quickly discovered that I was not interested in summoning an anime girl with a penis. Moving along, I consulted another subreddit. The Truth is Here. This is a database for non-fiction encounters within the unknown from a personal source. Finally, I would have that first-hand knowledge I had been seeking since the beginning. My experience with a succubus. This thing looked like a giant leech, and it made sense as I looked drained. I really began to look gaunt and depleted. I could draw a pic, but it was about the size of a big cat. Not wanting to make the beast with two backs with a leech, I decided to consult other experts, as Reddit was clearly insane. My next stop was the paranormal board on 4chan. Unfortunately, all they were interested in talking about was dead magicians and terrible CGI photos. Feeling dejected, I didn't know where to turn next. The warlock had gone mad, Reddit was fucking leeches, and 4chan wanted to talk about magician suicides. Maybe YouTube would be my salvation on this dark journey. After conducting a search on succubi, I was greeted with the dark arts known as binaural beats, a way to open a portal into the ghost pussy dimension. What follows is a mere sampling of this sort of powerful and potent audio magic. After having listened to binaural beats for more than 8.5 hours on a loop while laying naked on my floor, I was left with nothing more than a headache. Clearly, I wasn't versed well enough in this form of fuckromancy. With the majority of my searches having yielded little to no results and left with nothing more than a headache and a terrible visual image of a leech sucking a man's penis, I decided to expand my search by visiting Your Ghost Stories, a repository of hundreds upon hundreds of real-life tales that completely and totally did happen. The only choice I was left with now was which of these true-life, 100% factual events should I read in order to summon a succubus. I settled on a post by Legendary from Mexico. I am currently in a relationship with a succubus. Her name is Ella. I first encountered Ella when I was up on night surfing the web. I was looking for random stuff. Since I was bored, I typed in summoning angels. Nothing of interest came up. Afterwards, an idea came to my mind. I decided to search how to summon a sexual ghost. I searched through the results until I found a story of people who had experiences with sexual beings, known as succubi. Moments after I laid there, the tingling began, started from my right leg and moved up and down my pelvis. Then it would switch to my left leg. My hands felt like they were being lightly touched. I started to feel this tingling all over my body. At that instant, the tingling went to my sexual area. It felt like someone was slowly stroking my sexual part. It caused me to have an erection. Finally, I was on the right track. If I could get a hold of Legendary, he could tell me how he met Ella. Sadly, I couldn't. No matter how many times I tried to message him, I never received a response. And the comment section was just as baffled. Had their love blossomed and bloomed? Were they still in a human-ghost relationship? It had been 7 years. Did Legendary and Ella have a happy ending? I'll never know. Frustrated by the non-stop roadblocks that were constantly put in my way, I decided to dedicate the next 3.5 weeks to reading every WordPress and blog that I could find that would allow me to summon a succubus. After compiling all the information I had found and cross-referencing the different methodologies of going about it, I had struck out with a plan. For it to work, I would need a few simple things. 32 pieces of chalk, 18 candles, 4.5 feet of rope, the wood of a dead oak tree, the skin of a rabbit, the blood of an ill relative, 2 banana peels, and a red pen. Once the materials had been gathered together, I set about conducting the ritual, following step by step the different guidelines that I had read on all these numerous websites. I did my best to invoke a daughter of Lilith to come to me, and yet once again, the results were not what I expected. The doctors told me the ear infection will clear up in a week to a week and a half with medication, though he still questions why I decided to sleep naked in my basement in the middle of winter. Perhaps the art of summoning a succubus requires a special connection to the spiritual realm. Perhaps I'm just not versed well enough. However, there does exist one form of fuckromancy which is even older, and had I known, I could have saved myself so much trouble. I hired a hooker. Yeah, that's a secret. You just hire a hooker. That's easy. You know, there was a time where if you went on the X board, it was nothing but succubus threats. How can I get an ethereal girlfriend? How can I get some tight ghost pussy? I need some spectral spank material. How do I summon that thought demon from the outer verse to come and ride my dick? But I thought that was a perfect little break video. I think you'd agree. It's very Halloween. Turn that off there. Oh, there we go. All right. Ah. I thought that would be a nice little palate cleanser given everything that was going on with Wayne Lambright. I didn't want to leave you on a dark note with Wayne. Now, some people in chat were bringing up anime. They wanted to talk about anime. I don't know why that is, but we can do that. We can talk about some anime. First, let me get the appropriate setting to discuss anime, as we all know it should be. This picture. Now, what should we talk about first, chat? This will be my one-on-one with you. Let's start with anime itself, or as I like to call it, HRT, which of course is highly recommended television. Now, I see a lot of people wanting to give their opinions on anime, but I'd ask you to maybe slow your roll a little bit, because shit fucking opinions might be contagious, and I don't want you to taint me with your terrible fucking theories on what a good show is. personally, I've been watching the shit out of Tokyo Revengers, which is like a Japanese youth gang shit with a little bit of a time twist to it. It's pretty good. Got a lot of crap for that. What is it, Rozozuke or some shit like that? You know, the motorcycle gangs the kids used to be in Japan back in the day. They don't really exist anymore. But excellent fucking series to watch. Now, I did get a lot of shit for it, so I went to go look at alternatives to see if maybe this is like the bad version of that type of fucking entertainment, right? Like maybe there's better stuff out there and I just need to go check it out. So I read Out, which is a manga that's fairly okay, but if they ever made it really into a full-length anime, maybe they have, I don't know, I haven't stumbled on it, it would be like 2 or 3 arcs. It'd be like season 1 would have 2 episodes, and then season 2 would be 852 episodes. The pacing's a little off, but it's a good story. There's another one, Yankee Do Aijo, or some shit like that, which is, I swear to God, about an autistic kid that wants to be an astronaut. I'm going to be an astronaut. I get into street fights and bare knuckle bras. I'm going to be an astronaut. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Tokyo Revengers is good. People are giving me pushback on that. It's a good show. Vivi of the Blue Eyes or whatever it is, also a very good show. I enjoyed that. It had some good aesthetics to it. A nice vibe to it, if you will, chat. But I don't know. You share your opinion with me. You tell me, is my taste in anime terrible? I think those are both good shows. Tokyo Revengers, Vivi, I think they're pretty fucking good. Out of all the shit I've watched in the last 6 or 7 months, those two have stuck out the most. Everybody's saying watch JoJo. I have. It's like recommending Berserk. Fire Force I saw a little bit of. I couldn't really get super into it. It's not that I dislike it. It's just not my thing. Berserk is good. I own I own the manga and I own the fucking anime. I like Berserk. I like to make jokes about it, but I like it. Also Vinland Saga. I like that as well. Trigun, Jesus chat, you're bringing up really old shit. I mean, are we going to have to talk about manga? I mean, we've already talked about highly recommended television for the anime fans out there. Let's take a look at manga, or as I like to call it, SRS, seriously recommended series. I'm not sure what you're gonna tell me. I mostly read a lot of fucking webcomics that seem to come out of Korea because they seem to be the best. Like Solo Leveling, Omnipresent Viewers, or what the fuck is it? Omnipresent Reader's Viewpoint? Something weird. I've always noticed with mangas and webtoons and fucking South Korea and Chinese shit, the titles on these are always so descriptive that they're like a paragraph long. I don't know what to tell you. Do you have any seriously recommended series for me? A little SRS we can discuss? Guyver? Really? That's where we're going with this? You're talking about some really old shit. Witchblade. Serial Experiment Lane. Holy shit. I feel like a lot of people's interaction with anime is almost exclusively due to Toonami, right? You watch some of that shit at like 12 in the morning, 1 a.m., and that's stuck with you forever. I think that's why a lot of people have watched DBZ, Trigun, fucking Cowboy Bebop, Serial Experiment Lane. What else did they used to play back in the day on that shit? You could watch the whole series of it. Oh, wasn't not Trigun, not Cowboy Bebop. There was another one, Outlaw Star. That was another one that they had on all the fucking time. Banana Fish, I've never heard of. I wouldn't know what to tell you. Squid Game, the live action thing on like Netflix. I watched it. It was okay-ish, but not really for me. So it's all right. The premise has kind of been done. You know, a death game has kind of been done by others before. Probably done better too. Live action, anime, manga, comics. I think the death game concept has been done better by others. Are we animate out? Is that has that satisfied you, chat? Aqua Teen Hunger Force, clearly the best anime that's ever been made. Giantess Admirer. Jim, if you played No More Heroes 3. Yeah, I did. I'm going to be honest with you. I liked 1, 2, I tolerated. I just couldn't get into 3. It's not even that I think it's bad. It's just I couldn't get into it. I don't know why. Have I read or watched Shield Hero? Yep. Yes to both. You should read Dadandan. It's about a yokai and aliens, and it's great. Tenchi Muyo, or Muyo. I'm losing my ability to speak now. Probably shouldn't have eaten all that candy. Should have given it to the kids instead. Such a bastard. Tenchi is another one, yes, that would have been on Toonami all the fucking time. Good Korean series, Miram Logan and The Legend of the Northern Blade. What was the one that I really fucking liked that I can't remember? I'm not 100% certain if it's South Korean, but it probably is. Shit. Legend of the Moonlight Swordsman or something? Fuck. You know, you know what I've noticed with a lot of manga and anime is eventually it bleeds together because there's so many premises that are so just fucking dead similar to one another that you end up kind of intermixing and interposing characters and plot lines and lore until you've got like this mangled memory of like 32 different properties that you've constructed into your own fucking headcanon accidentally. It's like an enforced fan fiction. It's overexposure. You've gone toxic with the amount of the shit that you've been exposed to. And it's all bled together into this incoherent, rambling shit that even you can't follow anymore. So you come across something great, and then you try to tell somebody about it, it's like verbal diarrhea explodes from your fucking mouth. Inuyasha, yeah, a lot of people bringing up that. Dante Tepe's The Absolute Legend has returned. Your videos are the most entertaining content to grace the halls of YouTube. Many well wishes to you, my wee brother. Any good anime with boobies you would recommend? I mean, most animes have tits in them. I'll be honest. Giant Robo and Big O. I've seen, and Shen Messenger Z. Big O, fuck, that's another one. That's another Toonami one, isn't it? Holy Land is a great manga about street fighting and martial arts. Actually, a pretty grounded fighting principles. There was one I read about some karate guy who tried to fucking stop it. He got a sekied, right? And everybody gets a sekied by getting hit by a vehicle. He tried to stop it with like a judo punch and got his ass killed. It's a comedy one. Decides he wants to go to another world with no special abilities. He just wants to fist fight minotaurs and shit. It was pretty good. But the name escapes me right now. Void Destroyer only just woke up, so I'll have to watch this later. Here's 3 packs of cigs on me, at least in True Freedom Land. I hope you've had a lovely Halloween with Jaden threw some racers into the candy. Well, who do you think I am, Wayne Lambright? Am I going to go after the San Francisco fucking embassy here or something? Holy shit. Oh, Wayne, what are you doing? Rosengarten Saga has one character with a 1-yard penis. I've never fucking heard of that one before. Stop weaving out. I can't stop weaving out. If I showed you a picture of my based boy room, I think you'd be shocked. Shocked, I say. Madoka Magica, yeah, I've seen that. Hey, Jim, can you please talk about High Guardian Spice, a.k.a. Steven Universe of Anime? That one I'm unfamiliar with. Golden Boy's old as shit. Kintaro Ori will save the world. Do I favor Princess Mononoke or Spirited Away? Probably Spirited Away, I guess. Sweet Home was good, yes. Knife Owl. Sweet Home was good. See, you call me a weeb. Give me a lot of shit here, but I'm looking at you, chat. A lot of shit coming forth, anime and otherwise. A lot of recommendations for the HRT. A lot of recommendations for the SRS. I think we're all going down a dark road, aren't we? Terraformers, shit, that's another one. Yep, I think have we covered the anime now on our spooky Halloween stream? I know somebody in chat brought it up, so yeah, just trying to hit it a little bit so we can discuss that. Oh, I see the view count's dropping. I understand, chat. I can understand why some people are running for the hills. I would too. You've made the list, and you're done now.
And I want you to know right now, that if I will be keeping track, and I will be keeping tabs. And if I ever see people over here trying to play cool with all of us here at Nightwave, but then if I ever go over to a Jim stream and I see you donating to Jim and sucking his fucking fake cancer dick,
Dramatic pause.
you're done.
You fucking done, kiddo. You fucking done. I fucking love that. It's just, it's so edgy. It's so fucking edgy. I love it. Done. You're all fucking on the list now. Oh boy, I bet you didn't see that coming. You're all fucked now. Oh God, everybody needs to pray for Porcelain. If he's actually going to do a documentary, he's definitely on the list. Tink, 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 tink. Oh, this was entertaining. No, it's a bit of a random stream, but I felt like doing something for Halloween. A little bit of spooky entertainment. Nothing too much. Hello, Jim. Rod Howard. Of course. If you're looking for a great anime, Skyrim Anniversary Edition is coming out in 11 days. Make sure to pre-order your copies before they run out. Well, Rod Howard, I mean, I do love a good salesman. Nothing wrong with just, flashing that merchandise in the description. Right, Rod Howard? I'll make sure to go pick up a Skyrim, a special edition. Be my 19th fucking copy. Ace0017, I guess I'm done. Hi, Jim. Oh, well, all right there, Ace. Mr. Kill Everything. Does this mean I made the list? We've all made the fucking list. I'm debating whether or not we should watch the entire breakdown of Mersh on that Killstream fucking episode where he really flipped his shit. He got super drunk and went on a rant about me. And then he started getting aggressive, wanted Baked Alaska, arrested for rape. And then he went into more detail about, I don't know who the fucking guy was. I guess it was somebody that worked in the industry. He was a comedian or something. I'm not 100% sure. But throughout the entirety of the thing, he kept saying, I never said Styx was a pedophile, right? This is fabrications, falsehoods. But the first thing out of this dude's lips when Mersh was like, you know me, you know who I am, was, oh yeah, you're the guy that accused my fucking boss of being a pedophile. And that was after he tried to get that chick to accuse Baked of being a rapist. Baked, who's now going to go to big boy jail, or at least county lockup for the macing of people. His content spraying. Who knows what the Jan 6 shit will lead to, but he might be taking a quick preview of the future by going to county lockup. Who knows? People saying, watch it? You want me to watch it? I mean, we could watch it. We could watch and commentate on it. Yes, play it. Okay. Well, what the hell? We'll take a look at some of it. Let me see if I pull the clip up here. We'll watch it. I'll give you the breakdown. But I just hope you know we're all going on the fucking list for this, guys. Jim, before you leave, well, I guess I'm not leaving. We're going to be watching Mersh get drunk and scream at people. You want to be on the list twice? God, you're also brave. Let me see if I can find where it is. I'll have to throw it up on the desktop. Oh, okay. It's the rape one. That's not the one I'm looking for. Which one am I looking for here? Is it this one? Give me a second, chat. I'm going to have to fucking dig shit up.
Let me ask you.
Metokur. What's your problem, Metokur?
The fact that Alice didn't show up is not the most shocking thing to me ever. They're both undependable people. Chicken and Alice are both.
Okay, here we go. All right, let's pull it up, chat. Let me get everything set up and ready to go. And we're all done, kiddo. You're all fucking done, kiddos. All right, let's get this going here. 1 second, everyone. Put that down. Pull that up. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Because I'm just going to show the desktop. Why not? Just make sure I hide all my hardcore pornography first. Give me a second, chat. So much filthy pornography. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Let me pull it up. We'll watch some of it. I'll give you my response. But you understand, 5 minutes will get 8 weeks out of him. If I watch this 30-minute clip, who fucking knows how long shit's gonna go on? But let's give it a go. Where are we? Display capture. Pull that up. All right, I think you should see it. Oh wow, Windows and Windows, huh? Okay, here we are.
Undependable. So.
Oh, Davidev.
Hey, Mersh, what's your problem with Metokur?
Davidev. Metokur. What's your problem with Metokur, Mersh?
And this is, by the way, this is about the point where he started going off the rails. Just a little. It kind of gradually leads into it, but this really definitely did.
Problem with, here's the thing. I've gotten so much shit for this. I don't have a problem with Metokur. I just have a problem with his fake cancer. And I don't like what's.
Can you hear how sloshed he is? By the way, he's 3 sheets to win by this point.
Fine, like have fake cancer, but then I can say you have fake cancer.
Like, what is it? What evidence?
Hey Andy, let me ask you this: what is Jim's real name?
I don't know.
What is Jim's real agenda?
I guess I should give a little bit of background on this. I think Mersh is convinced I work for the government. I think he thinks I work for the CIA or the FBI. And you'll get the, like, he's brought this up, I guess, before. In a non-ironic way. But we'll let it go.
Patio furniture.
He makes entertaining videos.
He has fake cancer. He's a fake person with fake cancer. He's a fake person, so his cancer by default is fake. So stop it. And also, Dingo.
I'm not saying.
Okay, but he's writing. By the way, Dingo.
I'm not saying it is true. I'm just saying I'm not I'm just like whatever.
Oh my God, that's so bad. No, you're right. I called a guy out for having fake cancer. He might have real cancer.
He might or he might not.
Tell me, give me details. Tell me details.
I don't care. I don't care if he does or if he doesn't.
Andy, I'm not directing this at you. I'm directing it at the Super Shatter. So to all the Metokur fans, tell me about this friend of yours that you have a deep connection with, whose name you know, and he means so much to you, and he has cancer. Tell me some stories about him. Otherwise, he's a literal fake person. He's the whole gimmick of Jim was that I'm a fake person. I'm not a real person. Like,
it kind of makes me wonder. Like, I don't know if Mersh understands. My docs have been up on Encyclopedia Dramatica for like 6-7 years, right? Like, he knows that, doesn't he? Show me your face. Give me your docs. You're a fake person. I tell you, I need to see some fucking image scans. I need you to stand with your medical records because you're a fake person working for the CIA. I don't know what started him on this tangent, but like he goes off the rails anytime it gets brought up. I am, chat. I see it. I see a lot of you're a Fed. A CIA glow in the dark. You're correct.
I'm just a voice on the internet, and I'm doing this. This is funny. So until you're a real person, your cancer is also fake. Sorry.
Look, as the resident,
I don't even know what that means. He's so drunk.
Jim imposter, I kind of have to go on the defense for him a little bit. He called me the oldest fag, and you know what? That was the nicest thing anybody has said about me. So I have to defend him here. I think his cancer is real.
I get you, Gator, and you know what? You're right, brother. The fake internet guy made you feel special for a moment, and you know what?
Yeah.
That's enough of a reason to not even slightly call it. By the way, the funny thing is, like, all the Metokur fans are like, how dare you call out his cancer? You're calling out COVID unvaccinated diagnosis daily, so shut up.
This is what I think it is. If I had to, because people have asked me why is Mersh so mad. I did COVID streams back from like December 2019 to like March of 2020. And then I did a few anime streams and then not much. And then, I got my cancer shit going on probably around August. But like, I think he's really honest to God convinced that I work for the federal government and that this is some elaborate plan Like this is some master conspiracy where I'm going to unleash the COVID pandemic myself, or I don't know what it is exactly, but it's deeply tied into that. He really is mad about those streams that I did 2 years ago. And he's still fucking pissed about it. And then it weaves itself into fake cancer, and then it goes into the you're on a list kiddo thing. But I don't buy that. Oh, it was just a job. It's a bit. I'm just goofing around here with the you're on a list kiddo and all that shit. No, he's letting the fucking mask slip a little bit here. He did it with Baked Alaska. You know, he kept running his mouth about Baked Alaska, right? And how he was gonna, he's not afraid of him. He'll take him on. Go watch the video. The moment he ran into Baked Alaska, he waddled away. And he's like, I'm not going to fight a federal agent because, of course, Baked is also a federal agent. Everybody is. Well, Baked might be. But the point is, Mersh is like, he waddles away. He's like, I'm not going to fight him. That's the government's trying to set me up. You're going to get me in prison. Nobody's saying you had to throw a punch at him, but you kind of tottered off pretty fucking quickly. And then I guess wrote off more emails to the local sheriff's department because you got upset. I don't fucking know. Let me see if I can find on this fucking thing where he starts going off on there's the Baked Alaska thing. Oh, I think that was the guy right there. Let's see.
What?
Oh, okay.
About Mersh?
Whatever you want to say. I don't know. You go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. Oh, I mean, fuck. This dude named Jesse Pop. His name it's not Jesse Pop. It's some other name. Jesse.
Pod Awful
News,
TV.
Jesse.
Pod Awful TV. It's Pod Awful TV. Pod
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, Pod Awful. He's great. He seems like a good guy or whatever. He said he had a friend from out of town who wanted to see the studio. Could I help him out? So I was like, well, hey, maybe, sure, I guess. I didn't mind doing that. He didn't tell me who it was. Didn't tell me anything about it. Didn't say anything about it. And this dude shows up, Mersh, I guess. He's shooting. He's got a stick and everything. And he's, like in the past, I think he called my boss a pedophile or something. And
so I just want to really try to, again, let's pull this back up. There we go. Emphasize this. He said, oh, the Sticks thing is bullshit. I never called Sticks a pedophile. That didn't happen. If you go watch the Morning Kumite, they basically said yes. And then he's saying happy birthday as an apology for doing that. Well, like every person he encounters, it's like this shit. Like this guy's like, oh yeah, he wanted to meet me. He talked to my boss and then called him a pedophile. Tries to get to call Baked Alaska a rapist. Insinuates Sticks as a pedophile. And he just kept going off the rails. Like I have a snippet of it, right? But I don't have the whole thing where he gets like kind of driven out of the call because everybody's just dead silent for every joke. But I guess so chat, where we stand. You're all on a list for watching the stream or buying merchandise or super chatting or even just chatting itself. And I work for the federal government as part of the CIA coronavirus corps to convince you the disease exists. We've been working really hard to fool you, I guess. That's what we've been doing, me as a CIA agent. That's been my goal the whole time. And now I've used cancer as my smokescreen to disappear from the internet, even though I really haven't disappeared from it. But that's your lore. That's your background, chat. King of Pole's boxing videos. Yes, I am aware that King of Pole wanted to box Ethan Ralph, but I don't want to watch King of Pole's boxing videos. I'm sorry. Thank you for your service. Well, you are welcome. I'm glad I could help. Glad I could help, chat. You're all part of the ops now. The glow-in-the-dark ops. I know it's been a clever ruse. I've worked really hard at it. Yeah, it was the other weird thing, too. He was like, oh, Jim wanted to disappear off the internet with the cancer thing because he was embarrassed about coronavirus. I publicly talked about having cancer back in August of last year, which is like a month before the death toll fucking shot sky high. So why would I go away then if this was all part of an elaborate CIA operation Why would I choose that moment to go away? It was like 4,000, 5,000 deaths daily. You'd think I'd be sticking around for that part. But I guess that's just the mysterious government organization I work for. We don't really play by the rules. We're all bad boys over here at the CIA. It's also why I threw Terry under that bus. He's getting a little too close to the truth. You know, I had my eyes on him about that whole glow-in-the-dark thing. Needed to be silenced. He went too far. Sorry, chat. I just couldn't help myself. From Sean Fell and Jim, I wanted to say this last time. The way you described your sickness is the same as cobalt palladium poisoning. Please tell your doctor to test for it. It's not something they usually test for, but the symptoms line up. If I was exposed to cobalt or palladium, this kind of poisoning, I'm pretty sure other people would have had an issue too. I'm not I'm not an enemy of like the Russian government, dude. They've run all their tests. I'm in clinomics now. It's all going to come down to fucking genomics. So it's gene sequencing to figure out what the fuck is going on. From Shun Splash 22, Wayne Lambright is watching the stream. Check his Telegram. He is mad. P.S. I'm on the list now twice. Is Wayne Lambright mad? Why would Wayne be mad? Hold on, chat. Breaking news. Wayne Lambright is a bit upset. Jim, what the fuck, Jim? I'm watching for the past half hour. Jim, you're being an asshole. Oh my god, it's his birthday today. Oh, now, Wayne, you're making me feel really fucking bad now, Wayne. I didn't know Halloween was your birthday. I just don't know why you're living in a... I don't know why you're living in a desert shed making bomb threats, Wayne. Is it the real Wayne? I don't know. That's, I guess, half the fun is... I don't know. Is it the real Wayne? It might be, it might not be. I'm pretty sure this is his Telegram, but... I mean, shit, I could be wrong. Let me try to pull it up. I'll show you what I'm looking at here. Let's see. Where would it be? I think this one. There we go. Here, you can kind of see this Wayne's, Telegram. It's my birthday. I now have a plan. I'm moving back to the desert. Why no more opportunities? Jim, you're an asshole. What the fuck, Jim? I'm watching for the past half an hour. I think chat is feeling for you, Wayne. I mean, I don't know. Let's do a poll of the chat. Chat, is Wayne your new hero? Press 1 for yes, press 2 for no. Wayne really needs your support. Let's get a 1 if you're backing Based Wayne in his fucking campaign against the embassy. Press 2 if you're not going to go that far. And also, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Wayne. A lot of support coming through. Wayne, I'm seeing a lot of 1s. Now, I know it's not showing up on screen, but if you look at the chat, it's an awful lot of 1s. A few 0s and 2s, but I think you won them over. 1 and 2. They love it. From Sandy Beaches, happy Halloween, Jim. Can you tell Lolly and James to watch out for the glow-in-the-darks? Well, Lolly and James, watch out for them. From Chiquitiro, which I probably butchered the shit out of your name. Jim, will you be open for a gaming stream with Mark Collette sometime? Some bing bing wahoo? Dude, I barely stream as it is. Doing stuff with other people is probably a no-go for me at the moment. From Waxican, did you know a sociology student in the UK did a paper on your COVID streams? Yes, I do. I saw the paper. I actually read the paper. It's funny reading. From a name there's no way I can pronounce, something in Arabic. Jim's Agenda. Jim is the last man online who does things for lulz. That's why we're here. God bless. Happy Halloween to Adam, Hank, Hans, and Nick. There's a message retracted from Hyde Banana. Can you talk about Sam Hyde or Fed Smoker? I mean, what do you want me to talk about? Unless something happened recently, that I'm unaware of. It's me, the Lightbringer, saying happy birthday to him as an apology. Do I have to pull a Mersh? Okay, Wayne. Let me. Oh, well, no, I will get copyright struck for that. Aren't the happy birthday people really fucking anal about that? What can we do to make Wayne feel better? I mean, we could play the manifesto again, or maybe him pissing in a bucket. I don't know. Wayne, if you're actually listening to this, please unprivate the suck a bag of dick videos. It was some of the funniest shit I've ever watched, and the internet fucking deserves to watch them. I know they're privated on your account. Just unprivate them. Please, Wayne. Also, happy birthday, Wayne. From everybody watching. From Craig Riley. Hey, Jim. I've missed you, brother. Stay safe. Have Jade make you a sandwich. I'll make sure to do that. Space Cowboy 33. Hi, Jim. What's the latest on Bathtub Ross? I have no idea. I don't know if he's alive or dead. From Black11245. Did you see DSP wearing a Cookie Monster onesie? Fuck no, I haven't. Magic Octopus. Jim single-handedly sending Wayne back to the desert. Well, that was not my intention, Wayne. Jesus, I didn't mean to send you back to your fucking desert shed. Oh. Jim, if you had a chance to screw over Ross again, would you? If someone gave you that chance, would you take it? I've really said about everything there is to say about Ross. I don't know what he's doing lately. I don't know what to tell you, to be honest with you. Ram Badger. Hey, Jim, are you going to read Chris Chan's letter from jail? That would probably be entertaining. The one where he talks about being Jesus. But I think people have already done dedicated videos to it, so you can find it out there somewhere. Get Wayne on stream. Send Wayne a gif of Lindsay Ellis getting hot dog face. Like I said, there was that opportunity to do that interview that just kind of fell apart. If that's really Wayne, he's really mad. And it's his birthday, no less. Oh, I'm a bastard. I think Mersh was right. Maybe I do work for the CIA. That's the only explanation. We're aware of you, Wayne. We're monitoring the situation. From Shabs, Slursh told me you released the bats. Why, Jim? And it's Flamenco's birthday and he wants to weeb out with you. So Flamenco and Wayne share a birthday. Maybe Flamenco should swing by his shed and say hi. From Phoenix Rising, he just sold his car for gas money on his birthday. God, that's sad as shit. Living in a desert, eating peanut butter out of a can. Life was looking so bright back in 2015. Now it's his birthday on Halloween. He's got some asshole on the internet making jokes. Oh, I am a cunt. That's right, Chad. I am a Jesuit psyop. You've got me. Glow-in-the-dark Jesuit psyop. Have I seen the anime movie? What is this? Tekkon Kinret? No, I don't think I have. From Maji San, Wayne is on a one-man crusade to finally annihilate the Koof state. Well, he is going, I guess, directly against the Chinese. Let me see. Where was it again? Shit. There we go. Wayne, please don't celebrate your birthday doing this. That's like, please don't go after the Chinese embassy, Wayne. Might be a bit too much. If he sold his car, what's he need the gas for? It's a very fucking good question, Expert Spectre. It's a dangerous game we're playing here. Valkyrie, Psychopass is fucking great. Actually, I really like Psychopass. Great Son of Krieg. Hey, Jim. I missed the anime section. Wanted to say, watch Tanya the Evil, Girls und Panzer, and Baki. I've seen Tanya the Evil and Baki. I don't know if I've seen Girls und Panzer, though. From Nicholas Diorio, did we talk about when Ethan Ralph pooped himself on stream? I got here late. No, we didn't really talk about Ralph shitting himself on stream. We did talk about Flamenco, though.
Flamenco, are you there? Why can't I hear you, Flamenco? Should I retry it again? Flamenco! Flamenco! What about now, Flamenco? Flamenco, what about now?
Well, answer the fucking question. I mean, you sound like a real fucking dipshit. And I'm gonna be dead honest with you. You want to talk about spilling tea? I don't give a fuck. I spent more on spilt liquor than most of you motherfuckers spilt on new shoes.
What are you talking about?
In a minute, I'm going to come. Yeah.
So there you go. Now, I've seen the clip that you're talking about, where it's alleged he sharted himself. But what commentary do you want? Was the sound of leather? Did he fart? Did he shart? Did he shit? I don't know. You're going to need more highly detailed analysis than I can give you on my lazily thrown together Halloween stream to decipher that, I guess. From Marillo Williams. Hey, boss. Hope you're well and happy Halloween. Chat, if you need Jim S. content while he's out for SIGs, check on Adonis Paul's series on Adrastea? Adrastea. I don't know who the fuck that is either. From Caleb Lambright. I have an uncle named Wayne, ironically. I wonder if this guy is my 20th uncle, cousins 4 times removed. The future is bright. Lambright. Happy Halloween. Well, chat, I now probably have a man in the desert who wants revenge on me. I've gone a step too far. It was bad enough being on Mersh's list, but now I've gotten the attention of Wayne Lambright. Wayne, if you're listening to this, as an apology, let's do a stream together sometime. I'll let you come on, and you can regale us with the bag of dicks story, and talk about your landlord Phil. Is it Phil? Is that the landlord? I don't know. Like I said, man, I was familiar with you back in 2015, and then kind of didn't pay attention, and now we got pipe bombs allegedly, and I don't know how that worked out. So maybe I'll set it up. Maybe we'll do like a New Year's stream. We'll do a Wayne Lambright, The Future is Bright for 2022 stream. Does that work? New Year's with Wayne? I think people feel no. I don't think it's DSP. I don't think DSP is his fucking landlord, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. New landlord Tim. I don't think. Yeah. So you got Tim then. Tim, Phil. Fuck. I don't know. That's how far behind I am. Anyway, Wayne, you try to reach out to me if that interests you. We'll do like I said, New Year's stream. You come on. You can tell them what's going on. Get to the bottom of it. You know, the future's looking bright for 2022. Please don't blow me up, Wayne. These are all jokes on the internet. Please don't detonate anything nearby me. If you could possibly do that, I'd be very grateful, Wayne. All right, chat. Well, it is nearly 8 o'clock, my time. Probably different for you. I hope you all have a great Halloween. Enjoy your candy, your trick-or-treating, or if you're adults, probably getting drunk and getting up to mischief, which is part of the holiday, isn't it? We'll see if Wayne is interested in that. Aside from that, I have nothing planned. So, Wayne, if that's what you want to do, we'll do it. December 31st, ring of the new year. Come on and tell me what a cunt I am. Also, happy birthday, Wayne. And don't detonate anything nearby. Let's put on a nice little outro song. You know, I'll use the one from the beginning because people seem to like a wooing. And we'll end with that. Chat, have a happy Halloween.